Hello guys, welcome to this round of looking at the dioramas. I think this was June if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was June. And for this one, we had Mooman submit for third. If you don't know, these are looking at the top 3 maps that were submitted. And for this one, it was Mooman, Sinstar, and Robo Flamingos. I think that's all of the ones. If I correctly named their names. And there were some pretty interesting ones, I will say. So first we'll start off with Mooman's, which is using Eureka Mines. And Eureka has no mods, so it is a vanilla map. And this month, I think, was just the regular wooden coaster, or the I don't even remember what cars these were. I think it was actually the mine train. But yeah. So starting off here, we have a nice little entrance here. Nothing too crazy. I do really like these little lampposts with the shields. I think that's a really cute thing. Of course, everyone in this entire place are wearing huge sombreros, but you know, what can you do? Got a nice little bathroom over here on this sort of end area. But I think the one thing he did masterfully well is this river flowing through the middle here. It's very nicely done, how it just nicely flows in. The water effects are really well done. If you're curious how he was able to do this, I'm pretty sure it was the Rapids ride. If I got that correct. So if we press V, yeah, it is the Rapid ride, and it's just stretched out using Coaster Anarchy. Which is really, really clever. But yeah, very nice foliage, nice buildings. And yeah, I love these little western buildings over here. Love how the sprayer was just cut into the building. And yeah, very nice buildings throughout here. They're very like simplistic, very stylized western, just simple western buildings. And then you got this sort of interesting logo. It's like EMC, Eureka Mine Carts? Yeah, Eureka Mine Carts, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Coming up here, we got just a nice foresty type deal, and just sort of leads over here. I think this is a really cool, like, sort of lookout for the people, I guess. Sort of watch the coaster fly by. Especially like here, where you can actually view the launch sequence. And off it goes. And there it goes. Yeah, that's really nicely done. I love how you've done this entire station. It's very nicely done with all the cornices and all the details, using especially these step walls that not many people use. So that's very, very nice. I also like the way you've custom supported this roller coaster. That is really, really beautiful. And I'm actually curious. Oh, I think that's a pavilion, if I'm not mistaken. That's using. Yeah, it's pavilions underneath. But yeah, very nicely done on the supports here. I love how the coaster just flies through there. It's very, very nicely done. It feels very much like Fire Chaser, I just realized. That actually is what it's probably based off of. Got a nice little water tower, and these custom supports through here is just wonderful. You got amazing custom supports all the way throughout this entire part. Flying down into here, and you got these sort of custom supports. Really nicely done. You also got this, like, transfer track into the sawmill, which I guess is like the maintenance barn for the coasters, which is really, really genius, actually. I wonder how that would work. If they would actually just launch it up from the station into the maintenance tracks. If this was real, I'd be really interested to know how that would actually function. Yeah. And yeah, you got this like really nice like sort of factory back here. It's really interesting, actually. And yeah. Coming down here, coming down here, yeah, through here, you got these nice, like, sort of cornices and supports just holding up the rest of the build. I really like, especially the different colors. It makes it feel like it's metal, perhaps. Which is really cool. It's almost like it's rusted in that sense. But yeah, you got like some really nice tunnels throughout here, and open air tunnels, and the water effects in the middle are very nicely done. It just feels like it's like all the water is just drained into this one spot, and it's really nicely done. You also got this part over here where the coaster flies through, up, around, and into here. And this area is actually really nice. I like how you put some nice fog, and the windows and all is very nicely, very nicely done. I also like this building into the drop track. That's also super cool, especially that you don't even see it. It's just even powered by a water wheel, which is a really cool touch. I love that you got these little mine carts coming out and everything. Actually feels like you're going into the mines, which is really cool. I love how they just disappear into there, and then they get launched out of here in a second. There we go. Launched out of there, and out and around. And it's almost feeling like Thunder Mountain Railroad. Really? I would feel this would be at Disney. Honestly. But yeah, I love how it goes through this tunnel, this building right here. It's a very nice building. Feels very Western. Do you have AC units? Which I'm a little curious about. But I love it either way. It's very well done. And this bridge seems like it was a nightmare to build, but really cool. I also like this evacuation catwalk area. That's really cool. Made out of all these pillars. I assume those are all pillars. That is a lot. Oh no, it's cornices. That's a lot of cornices. Wow. Holy. That's crazy. And then you got this really cool mining rig. Mining rig. That's really nice. Some TNT, and you got a danger, blast and keep away. Nice. I also love how you put the details with this little minecart track. Yeah. Fly through here over this really nicely built bridge. Come around here, fly under the bridge, and yeah, it's just really nice build. I love the rock work throughout this build. Here's a nice overview, and yeah, it's just really well done. Nice gold, little gold nuggets in some places. That's cute. Let's take a look at night. All right, nothing too crazy, just some simple lighting effects. Again, nothing too crazy. I wonder if, like, this actually explodes. Let's find out. Does it? Nope. Okay. It might have been before the effects. Trigger controller. But yeah, that's it for this one. So let's go ahead and switch on to the next one. Which is Fall of Canosis, I think is how you say it. And this is an insane build. My computer actually is struggling with this one, which is really interesting. I've never had my computer struggle with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and help it out a bit here. I'm gonna take both those down a bit, and that did nothing to help. So I guess we'll be playing at 15 FPS, or I guess we'll just zoom in. But holy mother. Yeah. So first off, got this beautiful little sailboat that you created here. I have a lot of very nice pieces. So very nicely built sailboat, especially with this. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a motor, or it's just supposed to be a light. Either way, it's very nice. I also like this coaster, Dark Ride. I don't know. Either way, it looks really nice. I like how it's done. And it looks cool. But yeah. Again, very nice foliage all throughout here on this rock work, which is, oh, mwah, chef kiss. But yeah, the rock work is very nice throughout here. Fantastic rock work throughout there. Oh, it's like a Oh, that's super cool. It's like a dark ride, um, tour thing. Oh, that's super cool, actually. I love that. I'm gonna have to use it a lot more. I haven't used that coaster. But yeah, wonderful roller coasters, and I love this little, like, temple entrance. That's super cool. Coming out of the cave is also really nice. And this waterfall coming down here to this lower water section, it's just perfect. It's really nice. Feels solid. And yeah, the falls throughout here are just wonderful. They really make it feel, wow, there's three of the same person, basically. Um, yeah. And Jesus Christ. You have a problem. Um, yeah, so the waterfall, the water flowing through here is very nice. I love how it flows down through all these waterfalls. They're just going striking through the middle of the path. I think that's really nice. And these steep cliffs are also very, very beautiful. I love how you've done all these. And I think the thing that is probably killing my computer is all the thousands of grass you put down. Um, probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what is lagging my computer so much, but something is. But yeah, beautiful foliage throughout here. The colors are spectacular. It really feels like a coaster that could be in an actual park, and I feel like that's really what this captures, is it being an actual like park feeling. It really does feel like a park. I especially love this temple, the Labyrinth. That's really, really amazing. Love how you've done all of these columns. I don't actually know what these pieces are. Oh, these are made of cylinders, and then a ring, another cylinder, and then a classic column throughout. And then using some stone arches to make just really nice and beautiful, yeah, border. Um, Buildings here. It just works fully well. It's very nicely done. And yeah, the plants throughout here are just spectacular. This really feels like almost Greek, and I think it is supposed to be Greek. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be Greek, and it really just masters that. I think the foliage is perfect for what the map is. Um, and I love this little dining restaurant area. Got a lunch menu for, I don't know what that says. But you got something on lunch, and it's only 850 euros. Not bad, I would say. I don't know how much it is, how much 850 euros is, but I'm sure it's not bad. I also really like these tables. I don't know what these tables. They're just, oh, okay, so they're just full-on table pieces. But yeah, very nice building. Again, very nice foliage. I also got this nice map overview. That's really, really cool that you made. Again, nice waterfall, and the path really feels Greek. I think this is an amazing theme. Um, I don't know. I really enjoy it. Um, it's just super nice. And you just really, really mastered it. Coming over here, you got some more tight Greek, more like knit, tight knit. There we go. That's the word. Tight knit, Greek architecture. I think maybe it's Roman. Either way, it is very nice, and I love how you got these little snack bar posters outside. It's just very, very nice. You also got this nice gift shop right side of the coaster. Feels very universal, really. And then the next big thing is, actually, I'm very curious how this would work. Would this rotate to here? How would this transfer track work? Huh, I'd be very curious to find out. But yeah, very nice buildings throughout here. Just using the pirate roof and all that. Nothing too crazy, and then just using some pillars to really get these nice sort of shapes. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just a cube with a window. Okay. Very nicely done then. You got this nice little Mayan, Italian, Roman, Greek temple-like structure, which is really cool. I love how the coaster sort of breaks, runs forward, and then drops right there. I think that's really nice, and I love how it's like sort of pitch black down there. Really like that. And I love how they actually launch out of the temple. That's a really nice touch. Then moving on, we got, oh my god, there are so many people, Vandals. Alright, I can't keep up with them. These planters are really nice. I get way too distracted by the Vandals. Oh my god. Okay, I literally have to mention it. There are like 50% of your population is Vandals. How did this happen? This is actually incredible. Like, I'm actually amazed how many Vandals there are. Okay, now they got it out of the way. These curved paths are really nicely done. It is amazing. And I love how you done this sort of like, oh, it's gonna keep going this direction. That's a really nice touch, which I very much enjoy. Vandals. I also love how you put this sort of poster in the back of Minos. Which is really nice. And yeah. The queue is really well themed and it's very nicely done. You also really custom supported this roller coaster very nicely. I love how the custom supports are done. It really feels really nice. It feels almost Busch Gardens in a way. Actually, I think this totally fits in a Busch Gardens part. And I really like this raised restaurant bar type building. I think that's really cute. But yeah, I think that is it for this one. So the last one we have is Robo Flamingos. So, oh, actually, first, let me switch to night and see how that looks. I'll just zoom out. Okay, so nothing too crazy, just some simple lighting everywhere. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, let's switch over to Robos. Alright, next we have Robo Flamingos build, which was Summerland. It is the same one, same coaster, of course, that they used. And I actually really like this one. I didn't check what mods they had, but I will put a list of it showing it here. Boom, magic. Editing. But I really like this entrance. This entrance is really nice. It's kind of interesting because there's a two-way split. So the exit leads straight out of the park. So if they get on the coaster, they immediately leave, which is really interesting to me. Yeah, I find that very fascinating that the exit just leads straight out to the entrance, but alright. But if you go this way, you go through these beautiful little garden over here with these nice gates. You go through this sort of really beautiful archway with the plants and everything. Feels really nice. And I also like this gazebo over here on this rock. And I think the purple watercolor is kind of unique. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. So I think that's really unique. How did you do this? Oh, this is glass roof. Oh, I totally thought that was water. Okay. Dang, you got me. I was like, dang, how did you get water up there? Yeah, that totally fooled me. Got some pillars and poles. Very nicely done. Love the way that you did this aqueduct with the water coming out of this cave. Could have used a curb there. But yeah. Also like this little gazebo, like, sighting. Sort of the open air fencing, I guess. I don't know what these are called. I don't know gardening much, like gardening terms, but yeah. People know what that is, then let me know. I know that I recognize this. This is a part of my old engineer shapes mod, which is really terrible. And yeah, it is pretty cool. You use like sort of a tree trunk, and it has like these sort of cornices streaks in it to make it look like wood or bark. And yeah, I love the way that you supported it with these cornices and everything. It looks really nice. I also like the way that you've done the plants sort of vining their way down. I think you do an amazing job with plants, that I certainly can't do. I honestly, it'd be really cool if you could like even teach me, or even do it like, yeah, actually, that'd be really cool. But yeah, I love the way that you like. I feel like it's so tight with plants. I think it's perfect. You did miss a little bit of a wall, but it happens. The best of us. I love the way that you did these lanterns. I love that they're hanging and everything. That's really really nice. Got a nice little shop with some nice arches. It definitely feels like a very much garden land. And I really really like that. I also like that you have this pathway here, and there's an aqueduct coming out, and then a flow right in front of the path. That feels very like water ride, like Jungle Cruise or Jurassic River Adventure, or like a lot of water rides will just go behind waterfalls. I wonder why that's a thing so much. But I like how the water comes out of a drain there. Again, using that glass method. That's a really really great technique actually. Coming down here, got some beautiful plants. I love the way that you've done all the colors throughout here. The colors look amazing. Especially love the way that you did this gazebo in here. It feels just very, very natural with the staircase and everything. It just feels very in place, and I like how it's even raised up here. I would 100% go here just to watch this coaster fly by. It's just a very, very cool viewing position. When they go farther down, they go in this little cave that goes below the coaster, which is a really cool touch. I feel like not enough people do that sort of style of just like, tunneling below the coaster. And I think a lot of theme parks, do that. Coming this way, we have this sort of weird orb thing, which is kind of cool. I love how you've done all this bark on the side here. It looks really cool, and I love the way that it's like sort of these rotting corpse, or rotting trunk, stump, words are hard, here. It's very, very nice. The colors are very, very good. And I love the plant colors as well. I love these purples and these pinks, the magentas. Very, very nice. I also like the use of these vines, these vanilla vines, to get these sort of weird, roots coming through here that the coaster arches through and everything. I think that's super, super creative, and I really like that. Coming over here, got some more little arches with plants on them through this rock work. Just sort of on top of each other, all crazy like. Got more roots coming out, another gazebo that we saw over here, just colored slightly different. Very nicely. I love that you even put it in still. It's definitely something a garden would do. I also like how the water from here, from this flat ride area, flows down under this bridge, flows out, and then keeps falling down these falls through this little tower. I think that's super creative, having this tower be here and have the water flow through. That's super creative. And the water, you also have these weird, like, tree trunk type pieces. I assume these are, like, sort of trees that have fallen over, or maybe, like, they've been sliced off or something, but I like it either way. It just feels really cool. It brings that sort of, like, natural, like, big plant style, and I really like it. It's really, really cool. Also like how the coaster flies through this little, like, archway with the rocks. That's really nice. But yeah, this water area is very beautiful. I love the way all of this is done, and the way especially that you don't stuff all the plants in there. You give some room to breathe. I think that's one of your biggest things, is you're really good at letting things breathe. And it looks great at the end. Just great job. I feel like it would feel a lot more crazy if it was all together, Coming over here, we got this beautiful life cycle. That's the name of the ride. Got beautiful lanterns around it. And oh, it's raining, so I guess we'll see what nighttime looks like around this ride. But yeah, I love how you've done this, and using even the trees through the sakura trees through here. I think that's a really, really great move, especially just like putting all these plants in. It really hides the roof. It really feels like it's swinging around this sort of tree, especially that you put like a trunk around it. It's super, super cool. I really like that. Coming over here, actually, I just realized there's like these like stone stone toppers on top. I think that's super creative. It's sort of like in the ruins. I guess this garden is like partially in ruins, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool idea for a park. And yeah, having all these sort of arches for the for the ride is super cool. This corner is really beautiful. Yeah, and the lighting is super well done. I love how you've done all these fireflies across the park. I guess we'll look at nighttime now. I love how you've done all the fireflies across the park. It definitely feels like summertime. I also like how the lights glow like sort of that blue color. Okay, I wasn't done. How dare you, game. I like how it glows that blue, the pink, the Robo Flamingo purple. It's just really, really nice. And it's really nice. I feel like maybe the pink is a little too powerful here, but what I assume what happened is you probably forgot about it, and then you couldn't find it. That happens. But coming over here, we got this nice little archway thing for the people to sit down and look at the coaster. I like how that's right where the coaster comes up the lift hill. You also got this thing, which is in like complete ruins, which is super cool. And oh yeah, here's my shapes, and yeah, I love how you've done the tree trunks crossing each other. They look terrible, but yeah, for my shapes, not his actual build. But yeah, I love that. I love how it comes under and goes over these custom pavilions right here. These custom pavilions throughout this water area. I think that's really nice. Got this waterfall. Oh my god, it's thundering now? Oh my god, I guess we're looking at lights again. Lights are very beautiful. Game's just forcing me to look at the lights. Alright, I get it. Like, the lights are nice. I get it. Yeah, so like, I love the reeds through here. And yeah, I love the little like raised platform here. Coming up these staircase. Got this nice little bridge across here with the cave, and you got this little like old, I don't know, like old man sort of guy creature here, and it's super cool. I love that, and I love how it goes behind here into the fog around there and out. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. And then over here you got this sort of like gem, this crazy gemstone for the drop tower. That's super cool. And that is called the Eternal Slumber. Ooh, scary. Um, yeah, I really like that. And that guy is total Chad. Oh, I guess not. But yeah, really like how you've done this sort of depth. You got it poking out of the path at the very, very top. And then you come down here and you got these waterfalls coming down into this sort of cave-like area. And I think that really just brings a lot of depth, because it really shows that, like, this isn't sort of a 2D planed build where everything is on top. You see nothing. You see nothing on the bottom. And I really feel like that gives a lot of character to the build, and I really like it. I wish more people would actually dig into the ground and just show more underground stuff. It'd be really interesting to see a build where, like, you don't see any of the terrain, right? All the way around, and you just see underground stuff. I think that could be really creative, actually. And actually, I have a few ideas now. For what you could do with that. I love, again, the vines that you've done here, the plants. Excellent job. Again, wonderful job. Coming through here, you got these beautiful little branches that you made out of my pipes. That look phenomenal. And look, again, got the little like plants overflowing out of that, overflowing through all of these. It's just amazing. It's absolutely wonderfully done. And I love how you have lanterns hanging off everything. It definitely feels like this is inspired by like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. It was like they found the Hanging Gardens of Babylon and put a coaster in it, and like it's all ruins now, but it's like, you know, overgrown in a sort of kind of good way. Also like this sort of really like columny area where like maybe the bridge collapsed and the tree like grew out and like broke the bridge. That's super cool. Really love that detail. That's a really cool detail. I love the way that you did the cubes. I'll help you out here. Because it'll just annoy me if it's gonna be like that. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I also like how the drop tower goes into this main building. That's really nice. And I love how it's the entrance building as well. See, you're walking down here, and the coaster's coming into here. Yeah. So you're like this guest, and you go, oh wow, there's the coaster. Isn't that crazy? That's where I'm gonna be in a few seconds, and I love that. And yeah. This is a crazy good build. So yeah, with that, I think that's everything. I think I got it all. Yeah. Crazy great build, RoboFlamingo. Again, if you want to check out all of these builds, check down the workshop links down below. If you'd like to check them out yourself. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.